Shalom and good evening. This is TV7 Israel News broadcast to you from Jerusalem. And in today's top stories, Israel pledges to persist to fight against Hamas, irrespective of the ICC prosecutor's request for arrest warrants against Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Defense Minister Yoav Gallant. Israel and Hezbollah exchange blows as cross-border hostilities continuously intensify along the Israel-Lebanon border. The Biden administration, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, and the European Union relay their respective condolences to the Islamic Republic of Iran for the death of President Ibrahim Raisi and Foreign Minister Hussein Amir Abdullahian. The blatant attempt by the chief prosecutor of the International Criminal Court in The Hague, in complete disregard of the court's legal jurisdiction, to produce arrest warrants for Israeli leaders will not deter Jerusalem from achieving its war objectives vis-à-vis Hamas in the Gaza Strip. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu asserted in a filmed statement that the ICC's blatant attack on himself and the defense minister is an attack on all of Israel.
The outrageous decision by the ICC prosecutor, Karim Khan, to seek arrest warrants against the democratically elected leaders of Israel is a moral outrage of historic proportions. It will cast an everlasting mark of shame on the International Court. Israel is waging a just war against Hamas, a genocidal terrorist organization that perpetrated the worst attack on the Jewish people since the Holocaust. Hamas massacred 1,200 Jews, raped Jewish women, burned Jewish babies, took hundreds hostage. Now, in the face of these horrors, Mr. Khan creates a twisted and false moral equivalence between the leaders of Israel and the henchmen of Hamas. This is like creating a moral equivalence after September 11th between President Bush and Osama bin Laden, or during World War II between FDR and Hitler. What a travesty of justice, what a disgrace.
Netanyahu went on to stress that the prosecutor's absurd charges against him and Israel's defense minister are merely an attempt to deny Israel the basic right of self-defense, while cautioning further of the unprecedented consequences that it may create for all Western democracies which are fighting terrorism.
Mr. Khan also sets a dangerous precedent that undermines every democracy's right to defend itself against terror organizations and aggressors. The ICC has no jurisdiction over Israel, and Mr. Khan's actions will not stop us from waging our just war against Hamas. But Mr. Khan's abuse of this authority will turn the ICC into nothing more than a farce.
Joining Netanyahu in voicing his outrage, Israeli War Cabinet Minister Benny Gantz essentially labeled the ICC prosecutor as suffering from moral blindness.
מדינת ישראל יצאה למלחמה הצודקת ביותר לאחר טבח שביצע ארגון הטרור חמאס באזרחיה. מדינת ישראל נלחמת באופן המוסרי ביותר בהיסטוריה תוך הקפדה על החוק הבינלאומי. ולמדינת ישראל מערכת משפט עצמאית וחזקה. הצבת מנהיגי מדינה שיצאה לקרב הגנה על אזרחיה באותה שורה עם טרוריסטים צמאי דם היא עיוורון מוסרי ופגיעה בחובתה ויכולתה להגן על אזרחיה. קבלת עמדת התובע תפגע ביכולתה של כל מדינה להגן על אזרחיה ותהווה פשע היסטורי שלא יימחה.
While the majority of well-respected European democracies pushed back against the ICC prosecutor's decision, including the United Kingdom, which explicitly asserted that the ICC does not have jurisdiction, in contrast, France diverged from its Western allies, voicing support for the ICC, announcing that, quote, regarding Israel, it will be up to the court's pretrial chamber to decide whether to issue these warrants after examining the evidence put forward by the prosecutor to support his accusations. Meanwhile, across the pond, U.S. President Joe Biden voiced outrage over the ICC's prosecutors' equivalence between Israeli leaders and the terror leaders of the Islamist Hamas.
Let me be clear. We reject the ICC's application for arrest warrants against Israeli leaders. Whatever these warrants may imply, there is no equivalence between Israel and Hamas. And it's clear Israel wants to do all it can to ensure civilian protection. But let me be clear. Contrary to allegations against Israel made by the International Court of Justice, what's happening is not genocide. We reject that. We're going to always stand with Israel and the threats against its security.
President Biden, in an address at a White House event for a so-called Jewish American Heritage Month, reaffirmed his previously voiced pledge to help Israel to get the remaining 128 hostages in Hamas captivity back home.
I know today's reception falls on hard times. The trauma of October 7th and its aftermath of the deadliest day the Jewish people have undergone since the Holocaust is still fresh and ongoing with many of you. We have parents of someone being held hostage right now, and we're going to get them home. We're going to get them home, come hell or high water.
Biden went on to voice his support for Israel in its hunt for Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar, while in tandem amplifying his administration's role in repeatedly telling Israel to do more on the humanitarian front to help innocent Palestinian civilians.
We stand with Israel to take out Sinwar and the rest of the butchers of Hamas. We want Hamas defeated. We'll work with Israel to make that happen. And consistent with Jewish values and compassion, kindness and dignity and human life, my team also is providing critical humanitarian assistance to help innocent Palestinian civilians who are suffering greatly because of the war Hamas has unleashed. It's heartbreaking. As we do this, we're also committed to bring the region together, to work toward a two-state solution that provides security, prosperity, and enduring peace for Israel and Palestinians.
It is interesting to know that a day prior to his address, President Biden spoke at the graduation ceremony at Morehouse College, where he told students that he was working to force an immediate cessation of hostilities.
It's a humanitarian crisis in Gaza. That's why I've called for an immediate ceasefire. An immediate ceasefire to stop the fighting. Bring the hostages home. And I've been working on a deal as we speak, working around the clock to lead an international effort to get more aid into Gaza, rebuild Gaza. I'm also working around the clock for more than just one ceasefire. I'm working to bring the region together.
While international pressure on Israel to cease fire remains both broad and robust, the IDF continues to deepen its achievements throughout the Hamas-plagued Gaza Strip.
כוחות צה"ל ממשיכים להילחם ברצועת עזה. בדרום הרצועה אוגדה 98 נלחמת בח'אן יונס, ובשבועות האחרונים ממקדת את מאמציה בשכונת אל-עמל. הכוחות נלחמים לעתים גם בקרבות קשים, קרבות פנים אל פנים, בהם מחסלים מחבלים. מעבר ללחימה שמתבצעת גם מהאוויר בשכונה ובמרחב ח'אן יונס כולו. לצד השמדת תשתיות טרור שאנחנו מבצעים בתת הקרקע במרחב ח'אן יונס. ברגעים אלה אנחנו מסיימים את השמדתן של 3 מנהרות התקפיות שהיו במעקב מודיעיני וטכנולוגי של צה"ל. אחת המנהרות חצתה גם לשטחנו. הם כולם היו מצויות במרחב ח'אן יונס.
While the fight throughout the Gaza Strip continues, the IDF is also deepening its operational activities against the Iranian proxy Hezbollah and its chief Lebanese ally Amal.
בצפון אנחנו נמצאים במוכנות גבוהה. ביממה האחרונה חיסלנו 7 מחבלים, 3 מארגון אל-עמל ו4 מארגון חיזבאללה. אתמול בשעות הערב מטוס קרב של חיל האוויר תקף מבנה צבאי של תנועת העמל במרחב מרג'יון בדרום לבנון וחיסל 3 מחבלים אשר תכננו לבצע מתווה של פיגוע טרור כנגד מדינת ישראל. במהלך היום מטוסי קרב תקפו מספר תשתיות טרור של ארגון הטרור חיזבאללה בדרום לבנון.
Meanwhile, a senior Israeli security official relayed a message via the London-based Reuters news agency in which he noted that Israel had no involvement in the helicopter crash in Iran in which the Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi, Foreign Minister Hussein Amir Abdullahian, alongside other senior Ayatollah regime officials were killed. As regime supporters mourn the passing of a number of their leaders in Tehran, Iranian officials increasingly and unashamedly pointed a blaming finger toward the United States for imposing sanctions on Iran's aviation industry. Nevertheless, Washington asserted that Tehran bore sole responsibility for its malign actions.
So first of all, we are not going to apologize for our sanctions regime at all. The Iranian government has used its aircraft to transport equipment to support terrorism. So we will continue to fully enforce our sanctions regime, including our sanctions regimes on aircraft for use by the Iranian government. Ultimately, it's the Iranian government that is responsible for the decision to fly a 45-year-old helicopter in what was described as poor weather conditions, not any other actor.
At a time when the Islamic Republic of Iran is embroiled in a proxy war against the United States, Israel, and the West at large, supporting Russia's war of aggression on Ukraine with munitions, among other malign activities around the world, absurdly, the Biden administration, similar to NATO, the European Union, and other nations and institutions with Western orientation, relayed their condolences to the Ayatollah regime for the death of their president, foreign minister, and other senior IRGC and regime officials. Thank you for watching TV7 Israel News. I would like to encourage you, pray for the peace of Jerusalem and salvation of Israel. Moreover, if you're blessed by our productions, which are exclusively donation-based, and as such, broadcast free of charge, please consider making a donation. You can do so via our website at www.tv7israelnews.com. I'm Jonathan Hessen, wishing you an Erev Mevorach, and God willing, we will see you during our next update. Until then, Shalom from Jerusalem.